Thanks for joining me for this yoga video. I've not released a yoga video in a while. I have been practicing a lot of yoga, but I tend to follow people's videos on YouTube, which I highly recommend you do, is to look at different yoga classes online, find teachers that you can relate to, and find classes with a level that you are comfortable with and give it a try. But putting this video out in case you'd like to practice with me. I enjoy practicing with other people, and I enjoy coming and making these videos and doing yoga out in the park and out in nature. So this class is going to involve some strength with a plank. For me, I find that having a strong core then alleviates some of the pressure on my back, and any activities that I do, I don't feel as much strain on my back. I feel like I'm always in a good balanced position because I have that strong core. My hip flexors are also a little sore today, so we're going to do some forward lunges to release that and stretch out our thighs. We'll do some hamstring stretches and also some stretches for the hips. And recently I've been really into disc golf, so I've been doing a lot of this kind of motion, a lot of twisting on the back. So I'd like to do some back twists just to relax the muscles in the back. So we can begin with that one. So just come into a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. I'm sitting on my knees. You can place something under your hips to lift your hips up a little bit, take a bit of pressure out of those knees. And wherever you are, just sit nice and tall. Close the eyes. Place the hands on the thighs. And breathe. Just begin to notice the breath coming in through the nose and out through the nose. We're just grounding ourselves and in the here and in the now, in the present. We're here to connect to ourselves, to be kind to our bodies. If you'd like to set an intention, this would be the time to do it. I just like to give some thanks and give gratitude to everything that I have. Thanks for this wonderful nature that I'm currently sitting in. And thanks to you for joining me. And thank yourselves. It's very easy to do things for our bodies that aren't very positive, to maybe eat bad food or something that's self-sabotaging, but to do something nice for ourselves is quite difficult sometimes. So anytime we do, we should be thankful for that and be kind to ourselves. Gently open your eyes, and we'll come into all fours. So the knees under the hips, the hands underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers, make sure that all four corners of the hands are evenly weighted. Grip the fingers into the floor as if you're trying to make a fist into the floor. Push the ground away, slightly rounding the back. And as you inhale, round the back and curl the tailbone forwards and drop the head. And on your inhale, open up the collarbones and chest to look forwards. Reach the tailbone towards the sky. And on the rhythm of your own breath, connecting breath to movement, allowing breath to lead the way. Just move through these two postures. Last one. Come back to a neutral position. We'll come into that plank and build some strength. So step both feet back. Push the ground away from you. Lift the hips up away from the ground and push against gravity. Look between the hands. Curl the tailbone forward slightly to engage the abs. And just find the breath, the natural rhythm, in through the nose, out through the nose. And slow the breath down. Smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Bring the attention to the breath. Take 3 more. Slowly walk the hands up towards walk the feet towards the hands. Come into a forward fold. You can generously bend the knees. Maybe shift the weight from one foot to the other, relaxing the hamstrings. Keep that smooth breath in and out through the nose. And then gently begin to round up, very slowly, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. And now just shake out the body, shake the hands. We just spent a little time on the wrists. So just shaking out the wrists and hands. Shake the legs. And then come standing nice and tall. We'll reach the left foot back. Coming into a forward lunge. So make sure the knee is tracking, the right knee is tracking over the foot, and that when you look down you can see the big toe and the first toe next to the big toe. You place the hands on top of the right thigh. Begin to just stretch into this left hip flexor. Like I said, my hip flexors have been tight, so this feels really good right now. If you're feeling strong in this position, you can bring the abs in, engage the abs, bring them in towards the spine, bring the shoulders back and reach the hands up towards the sky. And drawing the right heel backwards and the left foot forwards, create engagement in the lower half of the body. And from this point of engagement, drop a little deeper into the stretch. Reaching the hands towards the sky, imagining you're holding something above your head. And gently release the hands, place them either side of the right foot. And step the right foot back into that plank pose. Hold this plank, engaging the abs, same position we was in before, for 3 breaths. Again, walk the feet up to the hands. in this forward fold position. Maybe straighten the legs a little more this time, feeling that stretch in the hamstrings. Bring the weight back into the heels a little bit more. And again, very slowly, begin to gently stand. Stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Again, shake it out. Notice how you feel. Notice how one side feels compared to the other. And then we'll step the right foot back this time, coming down into that low lunge, making sure the left knee is tracking over the left foot, and when you look down you can see the left big toe and the toe next to the big toe. And place the hands on top of the left thigh. Create engagement in the legs by drawing the left heel, or imagining the left heel being drawn backwards and the right foot being drawn forwards, creating a scissoring action. From this point of engagement, drop a little deeper into the stretch. Push back through that right heel. Find that slow, steady breathing. Again, if you're feeling strong in this position, if this is good, stay in this position. Otherwise, engage the abs, bring the abs in towards the spine. Reach the hands up and overhead. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Imagine you're holding something heavy above your head. So the whole body is engaged in this position. If you begin to shake, that's perfectly normal. Just breathe, focusing on each inhale, each exhale. Gently relax, bring the hands down either side of the left foot. Step back into that plank. Push the ground away. Curl the tailbone forwards, engaging the lower abs. Everything is engaged and solid in this plank pose. And we'll hold it for 3 breaths. Gently walk the feet up towards the hands. Maybe rock from side to side. Bring the feet together so the big toes are touching. Slowly roll up to standing. Inhale, reach the hands overhead. As you exhale, keeping the knees together, gently sink back into a chair pose. Keep the weight in the heels. Like that. Then gently release. Bring the hands down. Come down. I'm going to shift into a little bit of a different position as I'm on a slight gradient. So I'll come back to lying on your back with the feet pressing into the ground, knees bent. Gently bring the left leg up and over top and place the left shin on the right thigh. Make sure it's the shin that's on the thigh and not the ankle joint. Flex the left foot towards the left knee in order to protect the knee joints, and then reach the hands through, grabbing either the back of the right leg, the right hamstring, or the right shin. Gently squeeze, keeping the left foot flexed. Should feel a really nice stretch in the left outer hip. Breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe squeeze that right leg in towards the chest a little bit more. And gently release. Placing both feet on the ground. We'll switch sides, so bringing the right foot over top of the left thigh, placing the right shin on the left thigh. Flex the right foot towards the right knee. And gently reach through, grabbing the back of the left leg or the left shin, and gently squeeze the left leg in towards the chest, feeling a nice stretch in the outer right hip. Keeping the right foot flexed, slowly press the right knee away from the body. Using the breath as a tool. Inhale to deepen the stretch. Exhale to relax the right outer hip. Gently release. Release both legs long. Open the legs up a little bit. Release the hands. Come into our final position, one of the most important, Shavasana. And we'll just totally relax. Release any tension from the body. Relax the muscles in the face. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders and the arms. Close the eyes if that feels good. Relax the muscles in the back and the hips. Slightly deepen the inhale and feel the chest rise and expand. Exhale, allow any tension to release from the body. If you'd like to stay in this position, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, gently begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Blink open the eyes if they were closed. Gently roll over onto one side. Press up into a seated position. Thanks for joining me for this yoga practice. It's been a while since I filmed a yoga video, so this was an absolute blast and it was great to share it with you. Thank yourselves for doing something positive for your bodies. Like I said at the beginning, it's easy to do things that maybe are self-sabotaging, but to do things that are kind for ourselves and set these good patterns and these good habits is very important. So thank you. I'll see you in the next one.